red deer herds are busy grazing, scraping through the soft snow. A couple of the young stags seem to be still feisty, arguing over nice grazing areas. There's stoat tracks passing by, quite near a well-known spot for adders. This is a hibernaculum. There's a resident adder in there somewhere, and quite a few slough skins round about in the summertime. And nearby the red fox trotting about. Quite a few fox tracks today I followed. Maybe not a good sign for a grouse moor. Well, nice sunny day in Angus Glen. I'm trying to make my way around to quite a large covey of black grouse that I saw earlier. Quite a few fox tracks around. A couple of mountain hare tracks, surprisingly, because there's none to be seen here. A lot of red deer sunning themselves. They get very little chance to get some warmth and temperatures which I would say is about -5 at the moment. Quite chilly. It's not too bad. Golden eagle pair soaring quite high together, and I think some evidence of building up an eyrie. It was an old eyrie which was quite badly decayed, and it seems to have fresh heather cows on it. I'm not quite sure because my binoculars are not very good and my eyesight's not great now at my old age, and this camera is not very good, so I'm struggling to see from a distance. I think there's seems to be hope for this year, because in this area they've not had very much success at nesting past 2 or 3 years. A couple of years they've been disturbed by climbers in winter and spring, doing winter ascents in a corrie where they have an eyrie, and at that point the police were informed and the climber involved was warned not to disturb the birds. Whether that's had any effect, I think a lot of eyries throughout Scotland are being disturbed by climbing, And even though the climbers are told not to, they just seem to ignore advice, which is a bit of a shame. Disturbs a lot of peregrines and golden eagles. But here, the gamekeepers are keeping an eye on things, and it was only through the gamekeepers actually seeing somebody coming out of the quarry, and they thought they were bird watchers, but they were actually climbers. So, for once, the wildlife crime officer was of use and was contacted, and registration number was given, and a letter was written warning them about disturbing the eagle. So, all good. I hope this year they have a success. First evidence of mountain hare. See the two big rear paws and the front paw sat there for a wee while. One of the few, but I'm certainly not seeing any. Nothing to be seen. They're obviously quite nocturnal. Boys will be boys, I suppose. And some field fares, sort of foraging amongst the heather and the blaeberries, looking for dried up blaeberries. I didn't find my covey of black grouse. I saw one disappearing up the glen, but failed to meet up with the covey. And there's lots of rabbits here. I was mentioning the hemorrhagic fever that's affecting lots of rabbits, but in this particular area there seems to be hundreds of them. And obviously a food choice, prey choice for the golden eagles and buzzards that occupy this area. I noticed that quite a lot of the rabbits that I did see were quite small, youngish ones, and very few mature, big adults. And a variation of 3 craws sat upon a wall. Quite a few carrion crows in this area. That's the thing you wouldn't have seen 20 or 30 years ago.